Let's chat.
The Purple Crusaders are about to hit the streets on behalf of the Victoria W. Carr Foundation. Now, to tell us exactly what that means is Miss Donna and Mr. West. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
So tell me, what is the Victoria W. Carr Foundation?
Yeah, so the Victoria W. Carr Foundation is a foundation I started in honor of my mother, who tragically lost her life due to domestic violence here in the city of Chattanooga.
Wow.
And so I'm on a mission to help aid, and end domestic violence for women and men.
So we're focusing on domestic violence, and you mentioned that it happens to both men and women.
Yes.
I'll give my mouth to women. Tell me a little bit more about why this is so prevalent, not only as a society, but specifically in Chattanooga as well.
Well, people say, why am I involved? And I'll just kind of go from that angle. From where I sit in HR every day in PR, someone at your workplace is always going through domestic violence. You may not know it. So I think everybody is affected by it, men and women. And so the Purple Crusaders is really another opportunity to get local celebrities involved to raise money to really end it. And we're calling it the Race to End Domestic Violence.
So this is a prelude to your annual Breaking the Silence Gala fundraiser.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit more about the Purple Crusaders and what we can expect to see and do.
Well, you know, from raising money, it's hard. I don't know how much you raise on Dancing with the Stars. Is it Benton edition? Is that? But you have to raise a lot of money, and we do need a lot of money. But we want more people. We want more people aware and more people involved. So what we have come up with, we have 15 men, 15 women. Nobody knows who they are yet, but they're local celebrities, and I'm going to say it like this: they're not the usual suspects. You know, we've got a lot of movers and the shakers in this city, so it is an opportunity for one night to be all that you can be. And if you're a local celebrity, you're going to have to raise a little bit of money, but it's not just about that. It's about being the best you, and that's really what Victoria W. Carr is about.
And so I want to go back to you sharing the reason of why you started the foundation with your mother. Can you tell me a little bit more? I don't want to get you all teared up or anything, but just why? I mean, obviously this is important to you because of your mother, but what else can you share?
You know, growing up and actually witnessing my mom go through the domestic violence, as a child, it was, what goes on in the house stays in the house, and we have to tackle this topic. Domestic violence is a taboo topic. We don't want to talk about it. However, if you think about cancer or lupus or anything else, it takes lives just like that, and so too many women and men, you see the news, somebody's dying every day of domestic violence. So, I joined with Donna, join hands and other community leaders. How can we come together to make this stop or bring it down to a minimum, because it happens too much. So, now that my mom has some form of justice, I feel like I need to share that love on it, especially in my hometown community.
Why do you think this is a subject that we don't want to talk about?
It's embarrassing.
I can tell you just from, and I don't tell my story that often, but in my past, I have that kind of situation. I have that situation. My sister passed away. I have a twin sister who died in her 40s. Had a seizure, but all the contributing factors were what she went through in a relationship that just took her out of her norm. So she's no longer with us. So I believe that people don't want to talk about it. It's hard for me to, but I told Wes, I believe if people like me, people like Jess, will talk about it, it's going to make it easier for the victims and the survivors. So it's a fundraiser. That's another thing. The gala was sold out first year. Thank you, Chattanooga.
Thank you, Chattanooga.
But I believe, again, it's because there's so many people who know it's impacting. And we had a lot of people say, I want to give money, but I don't want people to know why. And that's okay. We're okay with that because that's kind of their way of getting it out. But the gala is awesome. But this year we decided, how do we really get people like you involved? And so that's our thing, but we're still staying hush-hush. We love it. We're gonna have a big night that night.
So when are the Purple Crusaders going to be notified that they're a part of this? And when can we know?
Yes. Well, you're going to be one of the first to know because we love Jess and we want you to have that here on Let's Chat. So you will know in 2 weeks who they are. They will know, but right before that. But they're not going to know what their task is until they wake up and open an email that says, "Good morning. Here is your Purple Crusaders task."
So for those that are not celebrities, how can we be involved and what can we expect with this leg of the adventure?
Well, they can show up. $5 the night at the door.
Perfect.
You can't, and if you can't pay it, let me know. You can't beat it. But the camp house, and what better place than the camp house? It's like the living room of the city to have this. So they can show up that night, $5. But if you want to give, or we've left 2 slots open on both sides. If you think you know somebody, send us their information,
yep.
because when we make the final announcements, we still want the community to be involved.
Absolutely.
So out of those 15, we're hoping Chattanooga tells us who 2 women and 2 men should be. And we're excited. The Agape Med Spa has somebody, they have no idea who.
Perfect.
Right? So we've told some of the businesses, but they have no idea who. And I love that. That's kind of the surprise.
The
in it.
surprise factor,
Yes,
building up
yes.
that tension,
Absolutely.
that
And
suspension.
supporting businesses,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Small
Yeah.
businesses.
Well,
yeah.
as a community, we can make a difference.
Absolutely.
So be looking forward to that announcement in a
Yes.
couple weeks of who the celebrities
Yes.
are and what that's going to entail. You got my curiosity picked up. I'm like,
Yes.
oh, what are they
Ooh,
going to
I
be
like
doing?
it.
You know.
Yes.
But go ahead and mark your calendar for the event. That's going to happen September 7th. So it's still a few months away. You have plenty of time to mark
Yes.
off that
Yes,
date.
Yeah. yes.
And come join us at the Camp House for the Purple Crusaders, the
Yes.
race to end domestic violence. Only $5 at the door. But of course, we'll be bringing you all the information on how you can help and be a part of it leading up as well.
Thank you.
Guys, thanks for joining us.
Thank
I know
you.
we're going to talk to you again here in a few
Absolutely.
weeks.
Yes, thank you.
All right, we'll be right back on Let's Chat. See you Friday morning.